Hello everyone, welcome to the Upfront. Union Home Minister Amit Shah announced on Friday that June 25 would be observed as Constitution Hatya Divas. Since Modi took office, celebrating such tragic events has become customary in our country. Those who celebrated the destruction of Babri Masjid as Victory Day and justified the mass killings and rapes in Manipur and Gujarat naturally find it fitting to commemorate the suspension of the constitution during the 1975 emergency, when thousands were unjustly jailed. Every year, we must remember the emergency imposed by Indira Gandhi in 1975. It serves as a stark reminder of what happens when a leader attempts to supersede the constitution and democracy. Fortunately, the Indian people thwarted this attempt, sparking protests and movements that some have likened to a second freedom struggle. The restoration of constitution should be celebrated, not its suspension. Unfortunately, by declaring June 25th as Constitution Hatya Divas, the government obscures this pivotal moment of restoration. The constitution has not been assassinated in this country, it has withstood severe challenges. Despite the suspension during the emergency, mass mobilization ensured its restoration. During the emergency of 1975, civil society organizations, media outlets, and brave individuals played a pivotal role in resisting authoritarianism and advocating for restoration of constitutional rights. Their courage and resilience serve as a testament to the strength of our democratic institutions and power of collective action. The emergency serves as a cautionary tale against those who would undermine or abolish the constitution. However, the current government's decision to celebrate Constitution Hatya Divas instead of recognizing its restoration suggests a disregard for these principles. The BJP has indirectly undermined the constitution multiple times in India's history, such as during the Gujarat riots and the Babri Masjid demolition. Least do they know that these tragedies could have been prevented if the constitution had been respected by them. The country cannot celebrate a day of constitution killing, rather we should honor the day of its restoration and the sacrifices made to protect it. Ironically, 2 years ago, the Narendra Modi-led government chose to mark August 14 as the dark day of partition, ostensibly to remember the violence of partition, but possibly to stoke further division. India was born from the wounds of partition, but the past leaders sought to heal those wounds and promote unity. However, the current government seems intent on revisiting and exploiting those historical wounds for political gain. Globally, the protection of constitutional rights is considered essential for the stability and progress of any democratic society. India's constitution, with its emphasis on fundamental rights and duties, serves as an example to many nations striving for inclusive governance and social justice. The international community watches closely how India upholds its constitutional commitments as it reflects on the strength of our democracy and our commitments to human rights. In contemporary India, we face various challenges to our constitutional values, including threats to freedom of expression, attacks on minority rights, and attempts to undermine the independence of democratic institutions. It is imperative for every citizen to remain vigilant and proactive in defending our constitution against these threats. The judiciary, as the guardian of the constitution, must uphold its independence and ensure justice for all. Democracy in our country has been built upon the sacrifices of millions. Protecting the constitution, as envisaged by Ambedkar, is no easy task. Despite attempts to weaken it during the emergency, efforts to undermine the constitution continue today. The recent elections have shown that Indian people will not tolerate such attempts. We should celebrate the day when our country emerged from the emergency and the constitution was restored. Therefore, the government should resign the decision to declare June 25th as Constitution Killing Day and instead commemorate Constitution Re-establishment Day. The Constitution embodies the hopes and aspirations of a newly independent nation striving for justice, equality, and freedom. It serves as the bedrock of our democracy, guiding us through decades of social, political, and economic challenges. The framers of our Constitution envisioned a society where every citizen's rights are protected and the rule of law prevails. Therefore, any attempt to undermine or dilute its principles should be met with unwavering resistance and condemnation. That's it for today. If you like the content we provide, please subscribe to The Upfront and press the bell icon to get notification of all our updates. Please share our videos and educate others. Thank you.